are live on Facebook for your campus tour. Look, this is your year, this is your campus. I'm Gary Morrisroe, I teach radio, as you know, on the BATV and radio production degree. And on the camera duties, we've got your wonderful program leader, Lyndon Saunders. Now, Lyndon, for years, Lyndon has been reduced to a broiling mass of rage by students who have submitted video in portrait form. And today, Lyndon Saunders is broadcasting this in portrait. Forced to, because Facebook won't allow a landscape. And we wanted a nice broad panoramic mise-en-scène, but no, it's going to be narrow, but that's fine. Hopefully I'm slender enough in order to fit within the parameters of this window. But welcome to this tour. Also, on my earpiece, we have got none other than Jimmy Ewing, who'll be feeding back to me any comments that we make. So this is interactive. What is it?
Interactive!
Interactive. I appreciate it. You can't do top interactive catchphrases on Facebook Live, can you? So type in your comments, anything that you want, any question. I'm not saying that I'll be able to answer them all, but also, if you feel as though I'm talking too fast or it's boring, lay in there. It's brutal. This is the internet. Get stuck in. It's Facebook. You know the score. So we're going to go through the doors now. This is the entrance to your palace of production dreams. As we move through here, this is the doorway to your future. And here we have the reception. Now, oops, and that have disappeared. Oh, wow. Are we okay? That was a bit of turbulence. There is a little bit of turbulence here. There's a slight earthquake. We're okay. It's fine. This is the reception area on the ground floor, as you would expect. We've got the reception here. Now, these security staff, these are the gatekeepers to the palace of your productivity, the beefeaters of your COVID creativity. We have one of those beefeaters right here. Now, we are not allowed, for security reasons, to broadcast their identity or their faces on the internet. But we have got this gentleman here, who will be nameless, but is clearly a member of some violent village people tribute act, and is there to demonstrate what he would do to you with his mallet were you to contravene the COVID regulations that are in place at the university during this time. It's a friendly place, but you've got to adhere to the rules. Thank you to our lovely security staff here. Now, we have got on this side, as you come through the door, a buffet of disinfectants. Look at this, smorgasbords. We have got size for Riser. We've got more size for Riser. I've never heard of this stuff, it's a marvel. We've got Celgene Ultra. I mean, it's just there, isn't it? It's almost like Blackboard Ultra. Ultra clearly being the branding buzzword of the moment. I am going to adhere to the rules by squirting my hands. I've already done this as well, but I'm going to be doing this regularly throughout. It's very sensual. Look, there's something good about it. Admit it, ASMR, you're feeling it. Now, they've got here the signs, use hand sanitizer. Sanitising station right there. The buffet of disinfectants. Talking of buffets, if you come this way, we have got a real buffet. We have got soul food. Now, I'm wearing a mask today. It's a shame. Normally I do radio. This is strange for me to have an audience that can see my face. Luckily, you can only see half of it, so we're good. Now here, we have got no less than Andrea, the Thane of food, the Thane of soul food. Hi Andrea, how are you doing, love?
Hi, fine, thank you.
Now this is where you can get an array of hot and cold foodstuffs. Stuffs. And I've got to say, Andrea provides the best, by far, and this is not, I'm not even joking now, the best vegan sausage rolls and vegan, pasties.
Yeah.
They were new at the end of the other semester.
Well, they are going to be a popular staple now.
There we go, perfect.
Great.
So, and even better than the ones at Greg's. So get stuck in. So this is great. So you're going to give them a big wave there, Andrea. There we go.
Hi.
You'll be seeing a lot of Andrea, no doubt, and this is where you'll. Will they be sitting just over this side? Is that right?
You can fit over there. If you fit in, they have to do track and trace.
Excellent. Fantastic. Oh wow, these procedures are go-go. You know, it's actually, COVID can be fun. Simply, look at all this fun you can engage with. Systems and movements. We've got an array of snacks here too. That's soul food. Now, it's not only a good fun. It's actually quite a nice place to be. Now over here, we have got a screen. Now this screen isn't on at the minute, but it's actually usually quite snazzy. Now this often broadcasts or transmits work from the students that are here on campus. Now on this campus, we've got BA TV and radio production, of course, which you're part of, but we've also got journalism. There's well, what other BAs we've got?
Animation.
We've got a range of master's programs. There's masters in wildlife production or wildlife documentary production. No, we're not producing wildlife production. And we've got production management MAs, and there's a whole hotbed of creativity for various courses. And in this area, this is where you'll see those people, but you'll also on this screen see some of their work too. As I say, it's not live at the minute, but it will be very soon by the time you arrive on campus. Now we're going to go somewhere over here, behind these doors. What? It says here, please do not push these doors. I'm an anarchist, look at that. I've got my mask on, but I'm still an anarchist. So anyway, so we're going to go through here. Now behind those doors is the egg suite. Now why is it called the egg suite? Well, mainly because of the smell, but actually it's to do with the shape. It's an egg-shaped building. Now normally, this is where you would be in your first week. Now your first year's on BA TV and radio. Now in the first week, you would normally have in here a live radio show, which is a quiz with all of you gathered in this space, and you'd be asked questions and you'd throw this bouncing microphone to each other and you'd answer questions like that. But of course, in the age of coronavirus, that is possibly, I think, the winner of the least appropriate bit of kit at the university during a pandemic. So we can't use this. It's even called a catch box. So it should be called catch pox, possibly. But that's the thing. So you throw it to each other and you would talk into it. It's a really good bit of kit. It's really good fun. But alas, during this period that we're in, we won't be using much of the catch box. So if you've got shares in catch box, then either sell them now or wait for the price to ascend later on. That's my tip for you. Okay, so this is the egg suite. We also have loads of events in here. There's the turbulence is oh my goodness, it's like Star Trek. So we've got lots of events in here. We have conferences, so we invite academics and practitioners from media from all over the world to come and deliver sessions and demonstrate their research, and that happens in the egg suite and around this area too. Now we're going to go somewhere particularly exciting. Now this is an area that you won't necessarily use much in your first year on BA TV and radio production, but you might do in the second year, and that is the TV studios. Now normally, the TV studios have some garlic above the door to stop radio lecturers getting in. They've removed it for today, which is really nice of them. So there's a particular way of getting in, so we go through here. Now this is a queuing system. Again, sanitisation. Let's do it. Oh no, now the lid has come off. Now that's quite alarming, but it's okay, it's back. So, and there's some wipes there, that's good, and some tissues. So you wipe your hands, you walk through here. You can see that there's arrows on the floor. We'll talk more about those in a bit as we go around the campus. And to get through, see the garlic is gone. So we can go through here into the TV studios. TV studios are not only a complete mystery to me, but actually brilliant. For this, if you decide to take TV studio in the second year, which is presided over by MCUKing, and Dave Hansen always teaches on it as well, and Simon Stanton Sharma as well, then this is a place where you will create your stuff. There's panel game shows, there's music shows, any kind of studio-based productions you can make in here. All the kit is industry standard, cameras, lighting, auto cue. It's a wonderful space to produce in, as you can see, and it's very kind of I don't know, it's kind of relaxing, nice subdued, relaxing ambience right here. So that's one TV studio, but we have got another one. We've got two. So come this way. Oh, hang on a minute. Now we've got these things outside each room, as you can see, these dispensers. Now these have been here since before COVID, but they used to dispense gin. So it's nothing like a nice shot of gin before a lecture. So it's quite nice. So actually that's not true. It was tequila. So anyway, So it's through here. Now this is what's called a green screen chroma key. I think they still call it chroma key. So this is where we can create backgrounds. You can import backgrounds and suspend your actors or your presenters in a particular location. So remember, in these spaces, specialist spaces, you need to adhere to their particular protocols. So in this space, you'll need to make sure that you sanitize your hands and that you're wearing a mask. Similarly, you'll need to wear a mask outside. But if you don't do that, then you will end up in a apocalypse. There we go. Yes, Armageddon aside, Armageddon out of here, obviously. Yes, make sure that you do adhere to the protocols. Otherwise, it will be, Armageddon, won't it? We don't want that. We don't want that. I mean, we've talked about this already. We had a meeting the other day. Me and Lyndon were saying, do we want that? We said no. We made a note of that. Great. So here we go. So let's go through into the next space. Now, the next space is related to the TV studios, but it's something that you will definitely be using in your first year. So that space there is what you'll be using in second year if you take TV studio. But this next space, which is called room 011, or the DPL. DPL stands for the Digital Performance Lab. Now this is a space where we often have lots of conferences, and we have events. We hold in here the annual award ceremony for the BA TV and radio production degree called the BAFTAs. Well, this is where you, as first years, certainly if you're studying video production in your first semester, this is where you will be taught by, on a Monday, Mick Farr will be teaching you video production, and if you're on a Wednesday, it will be Louise Reddy-Syrat in this space. It's a nice big space because you'll be using tripods, cameras, and as a consequence, you need a lot of room.
Ooh.
Oh, this is wow! It's amazing. We're on a fault in Salford. Obviously, it's like it's the San Andreas of the north. So this is where we are. This is the DPL. So you will be definitely using this if you're doing video production in your first semester. Probably the same will apply next semester as well for those doing video prod. But we do know that things are changing. With the coronavirus, and some restrictions may lift or change or be tightened. So we're just things may alter, but as it stands, that's where your video production will be. And you can get out as well, that's handy. Next up, we're going to go to the third floor. Yes, from the ground floor to the third floor. It's meteoric. It's like shooting for the moon, like Boris says. Yeah, let's believe it. So we've got here a lift. Now this lift here, because of the restrictions for C19, we can only have one person in the lift. Now, obviously, this is me and Lyndon, so we can't get in there. What I particularly like is that one person is allowed in the lift, but you still have to be 1 metre apart from yourself. So if you feel in any way estranged from your spiritual essence, then go in the lift and you'll be perfectly fine. Also, being at 1 metre apart from yourself, it might lend some objectivity to your self-critiques when you write your reflective essays. So that's kind of quite good. So this lift might seem like, oh, it's just a place where you get from one floor to the other. Oh no, it's a metaphysical place where you can, convey your sense of appraisal of yourself. Oh, I'm not even going to go there because my vocabulary cannot convey how good it is in there. Let's go up here. Now, we're going to go up the stairs because we can't go in the lift.
Keep left.
Keep to the left. Now, we've got to keep to the left. Now that is, if you can take nothing from this video apart from this, then take this, which is keep to the left. Now that might be confusing for those of you that have used the London Underground, which says keep to the right, or for those of you that voted Brexit. But keep to the left is the mantra. Now the thing to be aware of is never ever do a piece to camera whilst walking backwards up the stairs. Now that is an absolute health and safety no-no. You are not to do it. If you're caught doing this, I mean, it's all right for me and Lyndon to do it, because me and Lyndon are absolutely nails. Rock, I mean, Lyndon's slightly rocker than I am, obviously. But generally speaking, that's a no-no. So don't go up the stairs backwards. Now, we're going to go up some more stairs. There's another 2 flights to go. Keep to the left. Now, here's... Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy's got some shout-outs. What have we got there, Jimmy? Oh my God, I mentioned Brexit, said Kira. Thanks, Kira. We're asking which way you voted. Should we unleash that? Should we unleash that on Facebook at this point? That would derail the whole thing. Gary is ageless. I am ageless. We can't tell. I am forever. Actually, I don't feel like it. I feel very out of breath at the minute. You know, we should stop halfway through. Actually, on the second floor there, you can get some Kendal mint cake. There's a nice place there where it's like a base camp when you're climbing mountains. Get your Kendal mint cake, and then you can get to the summit. Oh, Evie. Oh, Evie says, do you know what, Evie, thank you for saying that. She says, I've rehearsed this at least 20 times. I wrote it yesterday, and I kind of read through it, but genuinely, there's lots of writing on here, and I don't think I've said any of it. so I don't know. But thank you all the same. I'm glad it looks as though...
Maybe she means it's over-rehearsed.
Maybe it is, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's natural. Is that what it is? It's over-rehearsed, and it don't look like it's natural. I'm sorry, Evie, I'll try and bring it down. Stanislavski and all that, if you study drama, the method. Okay, now, we are on the 3rd floor. Yeah, top of the shop. Now, we're going to go to a place where the first years, you who are studying radio production in your first semester will go, particularly if you're with Jimmy on a Monday morning. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go to rooms 3, 10 and 11. So ignore this stuff here. Now this is what is called in the interior design world as crime scene chic. So you can see that this is obviously something disastrous has happened. There's been some kind of carnage, and we're kind of celebrating that here. It's very popular, isn't it, crime fiction? So we're kind of replicating that. Actually, in all seriousness, that will all go. By the time you get here, it'll look like smashing. One thing I want to point out before we get to room 311, it's very echoey here, is... Oh, I've lost Jimmy. Hang on a minute, let me get back to Jimmy. Are we still there, Jimmy? Oh, I don't know, I think I've lost him. Anyway, I'll carry on.
You run out of credit?
I don't think so. I think I'm all right. Up here we have got the ITV. Now, ITV is obviously a key broadcaster, and they make a range of programs up here. Do they make Granada reports up here? Mm-hmm. So you are in the thick of the media environment on the 3rd floor. You can see right into ITV, just being on campus. It's amazing. But this way, we're going to take you through to that room where Jimmy will be teaching you on a Monday radio production. Here we go. Now here we are. We've got actually the library here before we get to that room. Now the library used to be on the 1st floor. Now, I don't know why they moved to the 3rd floor. Maybe it's because it's higher education. They thought the library should be on the 3rd floor. I don't know. But that's where it is now. Now they will be told how to, what the protocols are in terms of touching these books. Because obviously more in the books when you've got COVID, etc., could be an issue. So that will be described to you. But be assured that most of the set text on our degree are available online. So that's good. This room here is 310. Now you'll be in 310 and 311. We've got it, so it'll let me in. Now 310 and 311, how can you be in 2 rooms at the same time? Well, they have a divider between these 2 rooms, and that's been left open so that space is big. So this is where you can be in a really nice big space for your radio production lecture with Jimmy on a Monday. I think on the Wednesday you'll be doing in room 302, which is a bit further that way. So we'll go out this way. So, and you can't get out. I think they've got to change these because that's a bit of a touch point, isn't it? So, how do you know what room you're in? Oh. ASMR, feel it. You feeling it? Now look, we've got, if you want to know what room it is, sometimes it's confusing because outside the rooms we have these screens which tell you what the room number is. Now that's very handy, but sometimes these screens aren't on, so you don't know what room number is. However, if you look at the top right-hand side of any door, you will see the little metal plaque will tell you what room that is. And if it's got a 3 at the beginning of it, it means that you're on the 3rd floor. If it's got a 2 at the beginning, 2nd floor, and so on. So, that's
So what room is this, Gary?
So that is room, oh, is it 309?
Oh, you've passed.
It's that easy, it's that easy. So here we go, we're now coming down to an area that you probably won't use, but was used quite a lot. This here, we can see a picture of our lovely administrators. These are the legends that without which the degree would unravel like a, I don't know, a coat that you bought from Wish. Have you ever bought anything from Wish? Oh my God, I did. I bought a coat, 17 quid. Never again, really. I wore it once, and even then it was all falling apart. So yeah, but this is normally the home of Jenny and Mike, who are the administrators for BA TV and radio production. They deal with all kind of like timetabling and any issues to do with all the administration. So, you know, but you'll be dealing with them online. They'll be working from home, so they won't be using that space, but that is normally their domain. Also, we've got in here as well Kelly Charlesworth, who's your student support officer. So Kelly will be helping you with any issues that you may have in terms of your academic support and otherwise. So that's great. So you've got loads of support, not just from your academic team, but also from your administration team as well. We're just now on our way. We've nearly finished the 3rd floor. Don't worry, there's not much more of this to go. It's fine. Actually, I need to get hold of Jimmy. Oh, my goodness. That's great. I'm going to have the crispiest hands since, well, I'm not going to say when, because that would be inappropriate. But here we go. Let's see if we can get hold of Jimmy, because I want to make sure that we've got your comments. Let's have a look. Let me just get hold of Jimmy again.
Someone's trying to get Lyndon AMSR. It's ASMR, right?
ASMR?
Yeah. You'll get it the right way around. We don't want to create a hashtag that's wrong.
No. Oh, I seem to have lost. Oh, here we go. I've got him through. I've got Jimmy. Are you there? Jimmy, are you there? James Ewing. Jimmy. Hey!
Yay!
Fantastic. How are we doing? I've got any comments at all because I lost you there for a second. How are we doing? Loads of comments.
Let's walk and talk.
Oh yeah. Oh, they rate it. That's good. That's a good thing. Thanks, Sam. And Sam, I've got a treat for Sam Whiston, by the way. So thanks for watching. That's coming up in about 10 minutes. So here we go. So, go on. Oh, hashtag Lyndon ASMR. That's it. Lyndon is the most ASMR-inducing individual we've ever met. Now this. Oh, go on, Caitlin. Go on, Caitlin. Oh yeah, Caitlin, you're right. My hands are going to be so dry. But apparently the use of sanitizer and gel is better than soap because that really strips all the oils out, doesn't it? But even so, you're right. So thank you. I don't want to get vitiligo at the beginning of the semester. Okay, here we go. So we're now in one of the smallest rooms and one of the rooms that you probably won't use that much necessarily, but this is the Foley Suite. Now the Foley Suite is where you create sounds for film and radio. So in radio it's called spot effects, but basically it's those sound effects that you might put onto a production. So it's a really interesting space. So we've got in here gravel pit. We've got concrete. There we go. We've got larger gravel. That's it. If you want really large gravel, I know you do. I know you love it.
It's hardcore, isn't it?
It's hardcore, the large gravel. What's in this one? Oh, felt. I know it's grass. That's supposed to be grass. And also, my favourite is the thunder sheet. Oh, there we go. So that is kind of exciting. And also, in here, there you go. I was going to do a joke about feeling a bit hoarse and that not being one of the key symptoms of COVID, but I decided to not do that. Okay, so there we go. That is coconuts. In a media degree? Are you serious? Yes. Okay, that's the Foley Suite on the 3rd floor. Very quick whiz round this bit and then we're down onto the 2nd floor, so we'll go quick down here. Now, any more shout outs there, Jimmy? Joe Wick style. Oh, Sam wants a thunder sheet now. I don't blame you. The fun you can have with a thunder sheet and some sanitizer, believe me. Now let's have a look in here. Oh, she wants me to. There we go. That was a dance for Stella. Is that right? Oh, thank you, Stella. That was okay. My moves aren't quite. My shapes aren't as good as they used to be. Now, Keys TV. Now this is important. Keys TV. This is a TV station that you can get involved with extracurricularly. So it's not on your syllabus, but if you want to be part of the TV station that broadcasts programs, news programs, magazines, then get in touch. We're not entirely sure what form the Keys TV will be in, but you can see through there. I wonder if we get in. I bet I'm not allowed in. We are in. There we are. Now look at this, Keys TV. I've always wanted to do this. The headlines tonight. Well, this is it, Keys TV. I've never done this before. It's obviously radio's my thing, but it's quite snazzy, isn't it? So if you want to get involved in this, then keep your eye out for emails about how to be a producer or a presenter, or one of the technicians using one of the auto cue, vision mixing, all that kind of stuff. And the thing that's great about this degree is that you can really embrace all this stuff on top of what you do in your studies, so that you can really have a massive CV with loads of experience, and so really go for it. It's all here. So it's a big playground for you to enjoy and be creative. And this is one of the places that you can do it in your own time. There we go. Automatic doors. I like it.
Hands.
Hands. Okay. Good. Thank you. Oh, look at it. That's great. Oh no, I've lost a finger. I've lost a finger. Oh my God. I'm joking. There we go. Right. So now down here. People, don't be aware, don't be alarmed. There are people. People exist. There we go. Fantastic. They're filming, so we'll be quiet. We'll be quiet. Now that actually is the that's the radio studio. That is the journalism radio studio. Now they don't. Now they're filming in a radio studio. I know that sounds perverse, but we'll be doing that very soon as well. So that is, but we don't really use that one. That's for the journalism students mainly. Our radio studio is on the first floor, which we'll see shortly. We're now going to head down the stairs, which should be easier than going upstairs. And remember, keep to the left. So Jimmy, have we got any shout-outs? Oh, I'm called Gaz now. Do you know what? I quite like that. I like smooth Gaz.
In the mornings.
Oh, thanks, Maya. Maya approves of the dance, so thank you, Maya. It is simply the best I can do. That's, thank. The backflip. They want me to do the back. They've obviously heard about my backflip. Well, I don't know. I'll see if I can squeeze it in. Well, thank you. This space on the second floor. Now, the second floor is very similar to the third floor, other than it not being as high, obviously. It's good to get to know the second floor because you have to go through it to get to the third floor. So that's another reason why you should be aware of it. You won't have any lectures on the second floor this semester, as far as I'm aware. But we have got this booth, which is the smallest space in the university. Now, there is a maximum of 19 people that are allowed in this space. So that's it. So any more than that, and it's well out of order. So you can, no, seriously, how many could you get in there? It's one per. This must be the isolation chamber where you get deloused. So I think if you've got any kind of symptoms, in you go. We close the door. We pull the chain over there. The dust comes down. You emerge covered with white like that, and everyone goes, "Thank God we're sorted." So there we go. Interesting, isn't it? So that's it. But please do not use. That's right. Please do not use. That's it. Oh, what a shame. I bet the person who designed that was like crying. They're not even using it. Okay, they have to keep to the left. Remember, Brexiteers, keep to the left. 1 metre apart at least. Now, Jimmy has asked me before to check in the staff room whether his teapot and his guitar is actually there. So, is Jimmy's teapot...
Hands.
Oh, hands. Oh, my goodness me. You need hands. Bit of Max Bannigraves there. So, so I'm going to check if Jimmy's guitar and teapot. Now this is the staff room. This is somewhere the students don't normally come. Now this is, oh, we've got Ian. Ian's in, holding the fort. Ian has been sitting there since before lockdown.
Yeah, not left.
Not left.
In isolation for 6
Absolutely. He just thought, stuff it, I'm staying here, I don't care, which is fair enough, really. So we've got, oh, it's here. We've got it. Oh, let's have a go. Shall we have a go? Let's see if I can do it. Some things in life are bad, they can always make you mad. Other things can make you swear and curse. But when you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this sort of things turn out for the best. Ain't always look on the bright side. I'll leave it there. There we go, bit of Monty Python there for you. Oh, I had to do that. Now, the reason I did that is because we did that at the last BAFTAs, which is the end of the year awards ceremony, and I got thrown off stage afterwards, which was nice, and rightly so. Also, thank goodness, the teapot is here. Jimmy's teapot. I have sanitised my hands, Jimmy, so we're all right. Is there anything in it though? Oh, okay. Yes, I could do a bit of Wonderwall. Oh, it's clean. Oh my God, I expected there to be some life forms growing in there. Yeah, very quickly. Yes! Was that all right? That was Paul, wasn't it? Okay, I was improvising there. Oh, I just tried then. Did that come across?
Hands.
Oh, hands. You need hands. Okay, so that's the second floor. That's the staff room. We've got a teapot. We've got a guitar. I mean, what more do you need, really? It's a media degree. So, keep to the left. Sorry, keep to the left. As you can see, we've got these stickers on the floor there. Follow me, etc. But not too closely. We have got toilets in the building. I know that seems quite an obvious thing to say, but they're all in the same place. The toilets are to the left-hand side of the stairs as you come up them, and they're all cubicles as well. We've been practicing social distancing in the toilets since before coronavirus, which I think is probably right. Some people are friendlier than others, but you always get that, don't you? But it's all right, generally speaking. So this is the second floor. We're now going down to what I consider my favourite floor. Oh, I've lost Jimmy again. Let me just go with Jimmy. My favourite floor, which is the first floor. I'm keeping to the left. Oh, I can't get hold of Jimmy. I'm losing Jimmy. There we go, Jimmy. Are you there? Oh yeah, we're there. We're in. Are you there, Jimmy? Cool. We're nearly there. Now this is the first floor. Now, as I said before, this used to be where the library was. It's a good place for dancing, as we know, but this is where the library used to be. It's gone up to the third floor. Now this is the first room on the first floor. So that's literally room 101. If you've read your Orwell, you're probably thinking, I'm not going in there. Yeah, you're having a laugh. But they're not going to feed rats into your face. Not in the first semester. Certainly not in the second. That's year 2. Now this is where you get your kit store. It's a really important space. Now over here we've got our kit store beauties. Now this is where you pick up your gear. Now there's a new queuing system, which is why the library has been moved. Now, are you geared up, ready for the kit store?
Yeah.
So Dean, this is Dean. What's your name again? Sorry, Josh. Dean and Josh. Do you want to say a big hi to our first years?
Yeah.
How friendly are these faces? How friendly? On a scale of 1 to 10, you can put that in the comments. Who's the friendliest? Dean or Josh? Oh, it's tricky, isn't it? It's a difficult one because they're both smashing. But this is where you get your kit. Now, beyond this area, you have got an Aladdin's cave of high-spec, industry-standard kit, cameras, lights, portable audio recording equipment, everything you could wish for. And it's expanded, exponentially over the last few years. So it really is a fantastic space. And you've got a real job in the hands at the kit store because obviously the new coronavirus restrictions, hence why we've got this new queuing system. But you are in safe hands, believe me. So this is the place where you'll be quite a lot. So thanks a lot to Dean and Josh. And we'll go now into our final space. And I like to think we've saved the best till last, actually, on this tour. Because we're going into the radio studio. And there we are. Oh, there's some more books. They've left a bit of the library. Oh my goodness. That's lower education. I don't quite know how that works. This is a bridge, just in case. And you affords a nice view of the security guys over the end there. You can actually read, if you're interested, if you look over here, you can see what the security guys are looking at on the phones. There we go. That's kind of quite good. So sometimes you can go, oh, and then you can start tweeting them and stuff, and it's great. So here we go. So this is room 103. Now it's appropriate it's called 103 because Key 103 was a key radio station in Manchester. Not called that anymore, unfortunately, it's called Hits, but there we are. Now, radio studio is that way. So quickly before we go in, I'm going to take you into the gallery. This is the gallery. This is for the TV studios, which we saw before. Now, you might remember this. This image is where I stood before of post-apocalyptic Manchester. This is where the chroma key, this is where the green screen was operated from, and this is where they do all the vision mixing for the TV studio productions. And I think
You're fudging now, aren't you? You don't know this
I
part.
have no idea. I've never done this before, but I presume it's vision mixing. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's vision mixing. Look at that. Really easy. Look, buttons. Look at that. Dead easy. There's a green one there. There's a green one. Look, green one. There's a purple one. Look at that. There's that. Simple. I shouldn't be touching this red. I've put my hands. I'm all right. Oh, it's a minefield. But anyway, I'll make sure I wipe that in a bit. Okay, here we go. Oh, lots of sanitizer. Do you know, I don't know if I'm developing a fetish, but it could be. But there we are. Right, here we go. Final space of the day. The radio studio. Here we are. And I'd like to introduce you to this fella here. There, look at this little fella. I don't know what we should call him, maybe Alan or something like that. I don't know. Got a mask on. Now this is a binaural microphone. It's worth about £6,000, quite expensive. This creates 3D immersive sounds. So if you go into the internet and you type in binaural, B-I-N-A-U-R-A-L, and then after that type in hairdresser or haircut, and then put your headphones on, you can hear a binaural experience when you feel like you're having your hair cut. It's really quite creepy, and that's what they use to record it. It's amazing. So that's a really nice bit of kit. Ooh. Nice, isn't it? But this is an amazing space. We've got industry standard kit. Now this radio studio was modelled, in fact, imported, built by the people that put the kit in BBC National Radio. So across here, you've got Radio 4, 6 Music. We've got 5 Live across the way at Bridge House. We've got full. We're really immersed in the world of radio and TV at Media City, as you would expect. And the facilities that we've got in this studio, in terms of the desk, the cart wall, the playout system, which is VCS on air control, that is used by the industry, by the BBC particularly. And it's very simple to use. Look, this is radio.
From the University of Salford, this is Utter Radio. Now you're talking.
Now you're talking. There we go. I am talking, and I've been talking for absolutely ages, haven't I? So I did say before that. Oh, by the way, as I said, you can see Radio 4 across in the windows over there, and down below, you can see just beneath it, you've got the Dockyard pub. That's a pub there, the Dockyard, and there's Radio 4. So in a few years' time, you know, when you've graduated, you'll be working there. That's good, isn't it? I mean Radio 4, not the Dockyard, obviously. What am I talking about? So that'd be good, wouldn't it? Now, I did say before that there is a treat for Sam Whiston. And the treat for Sam Whiston is thus. There you go, a bit of the Smiths there for Sam, as we've connected on the Smiths front. Not necessarily on Morris's politics necessarily, but the music still, gets your cockles going. So there we are. So that is pretty much the tour of campus for today. We've seen the TV studios, we've seen the security, we've seen the Foley suite, we've seen where the toilets are, a bit. We've been into the staff room, we've been to the library, we've flagged up a few spaces where you'll be taught this year as well. the thing to remember is that we're in uncertain times. It is mad. I'm wearing a mask. I'm doing this for the first time. It really is just quite weird. But having met a few of you already this week with the online induction, it's been a great atmosphere. We've had a great time. It's been really fun. You've been really, supportive and understanding. And I think between us, us as lecturers and administrative staff and the technical demonstrators such as Rick Berry, Rick who runs this space, Rick who's a legend, and yourselves as students, will get through it and we'll have a really productive, fun and creative semester. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. And have a lovely day and see you next week. Oh, by the way, are you still there? Oh, don't forget as well, for the radio show on Monday, to send over your clips of your talent, 30-second clips of your talent. There's also a request show for music after that as well on Monday. And also after that, there's another Utter Radio show that starts at 2, which is made by the Utter Radio team. So there's loads of stuff on Monday as well. Thank you, and see you soon.